All right, well, over the past couple of winters, the inland Northwest has kind of been stuck in a La Nina pattern, which meant colder and wetter than average winters for us. Now this year, Mother Nature kind of switching it all up. We get an El Nino pattern instead. Well, to explain that change, I got my best friend to help. Take a look. With our first snow already in the books, now's a great time to talk winter. El Nino is in full effect, changing weather patterns all over the world. What might mean a warmer, drier winter for us means more rain in other parts of the world. El Nino means warm sea surface temperatures all the way down in the equatorial Pacific. You can see that's us right over there. That slight bump in temperatures causes some major changes in the atmosphere overhead. It causes the jet stream to split overhead, so the Arctic jet then moves north and east, taking all the bitter cold along with it. The Pacific jet then dives to the south. What that does is it brings all of the storms right into California, taking with it the storms and all the snow and rain we would see across much of the inland Northwest. The average temperature in Spokane in the dead of winter hovers pretty close to freezing, so a small bump in temperature might not mean less snow overall, but what it might mean is that the snow that falls might melt a little quicker here in town, and some of the ponds that you want to skate on might not freeze over deep enough. All right, bud, so in the mountains and areas a little bit farther off to the north, a small bump in temperatures isn't enough to make a huge difference. So what's more likely is an average amount of snow that lasts through much of the winter. Remember when we were talking storm track back in the classroom? Hey, you're not listening. Hey, you're not listening. Some of California's biggest rain and snow years for Southern California were during El Nino. Some of our driest, they were as well. Milder temperatures in a more west to east or zonal storm track would actually mean that places like the Columbia Basin or in central Washington would see a lot less snow on the ground and throughout the entire winter. Kind of the same reason we wind up seeing a very similar or normal amount of snow in the mountains. El Nino's greatest impacts typically take place between October and March, meaning we could see another mild spring, much like what we saw this past year. If that happens, that melts off all that mountain snowpack really quick, taking away beneficial stream flow and groundwater. Thankfully for us, buddy, the statistical correlation between El Nino winters and a lack of snow in Spokane isn't strong enough that we have to worry about missing out here or in the mountains. Now there are other atmospheric patterns that happen on a smaller scale as well, like the Madden-Julian oscillation, which would essentially give us more snow and cold so we don't miss out on winter here in the inland Northwest. Ham, are you listening to any of this? Let's just go outside. Come on.